Y vamos a ver si es capaz NaVi, ¿no?, de rascar algo en este mapa, que para mí, en mi opinión, es más ventajoso que el anterior.
Pues sí, es un mapa más sencillo en el que la táctica puede importar menos y eso debería favorecer a los aimers de NaVi. Empezamos con un intercambio de kills en larga. Tupi cierra en medio con un tiro muy elegante. Se aplica pocas veces, pero aquí yo creo que sí.
Es complicado aplicar la palabra elegante en el CS. Buena bala de Simple, que iguala la contienda. Situación de 3 para 3, dos jugadores en el punto de A localizados. Simple da la info, sabe que tiene la ventaja ahí. Uy, esa cabeza que no la encuentra. No logra cerrar sobre él, tiene que retroceder. Ahora sí, 2 para 2. Simple está muy tocado. Y el C4, bueno, pues nada, D-Base parece que ha cerrado sobre Electronic, queda solo Simple, está muy jodido de vida. Tiene localizado al jugador del punto, que en este... Y Device, pues nada.
Isn't that Scottish culture? Let's just move on. He's killed Flamey
Magisk, he's opened up Hugo Byron.
Device behind the site waiting for Zeus to creep in, and this is the best part about that angle for Device, because Zeus is so far committed, by the time he realizes Device is there, he's already dead. There's no way he can retreat from that position either. Device still here. He's got a smoke covering him off, and this is actually favourable for him because he can reposition, but Simple catches him moving between points. Glaive does come in with a backstab, taking down Edward, but this is giving ample time for Na'Vi to get the plant in. Safe plant, as they don't hold control of anywhere but the site, and that's going to mean they have to stay boxed in, stay close, as Astralis close the gap themselves, and Magisk comes in through the back. Nice round from Astralis.
I mean, it hit him in the jaw. That is karma. What a place to have that. Oh, Zipnik's going to actually hit Magisk in the jaw with a round as well. Simple. Dupree has been so key as well for Astralis. Oh. He's been tearing Na'Vi apart, and there's almost been nothing they can do about it. They've got no clue that he's here. And for Dupree, there are players looking his way. They're going to spawn him. Oh, no, he's only good for one. He does a boatload of damage, but that's not going to be enough. It's just Zipnix and Glaive left up now for the Danes in a 2v4.
Yeah, he should have taken that first shot while he got it, but didn't know that Na'Vi were watching their backline. Unfortunately for him, Glaive is now all that stands. And he has the AWP, but they're already all low. He could even pistol whip these boys. Still sticks with the AWP. There's Flamey and Electronic, 24 points of health combined. They do get that bomb crossed and on the site. Plant is down for Na'Vi, and Astralis, I don't think they're going to be winning this one. Glaive's already fallen back, and this is a really nice minuscule adjustment from Astralis to get into the right part of the map. And they're about to be met with a bunch of Na'Vi players charging into B, but just great straight control, and he just mops them all up. One mag is all he needs. So Glaives are going to be unable to go for that quick flank grab, which means Zipnix, he's got to be careful on short, because if he goes down, that's the A side. With only one defender left, and mid is now going to be a problem for Astralis as well. It's only Dupree left down on this B bomb site, and he's not got the gun to hold off against multiple players, only an AWP. Glaives flanked up on long, but he only finds one in a bit. Zeus there with a trade.
From Device up here on short, and he's about to get caught out. So many players nearby, but he's fallen back. 20 seconds left, so Na'Vi have to get a move on, and while Simple does hop down, it's instantly traded by Dupree over in middle. Zeus is here, and he's going to hear these footsteps.
Oh, but did he hear the drop? He might have. Flash over the top. Yeah, he's got his eyes on this pit. He's ready for Zeus in position, but he misses the early shot. Goes back in with the AWP, and Zeus, he's surely got this one now. Dupree not going to be able to follow up.
Flavey peeking over here towards long has opened up, and he's dropped Device. The flash does come back in, and that's going to allow Glaive to take this peek on out, but there is already a man crossed, and Glaive not ready for it. Tries to flick onto Edward, but not going to get there in time. So now Na'Vi in the driving seat in this round. The AWP dropped, and Magisk doing what he can to get Astralis back into the swing of things.
Sort that out. Obviously, it is a bit of a wider gap, and that makes things harder. Simple also taking down Zipnix on the site. Nice flank from Dupree, but when he catches timing, he does. Electronic's dead, and they might have wanted to go towards B, but now after that kill, they certainly won't. Zeus is going to attempt to catch Dupree coming out of lower, but no one's dying here. Damage done to everyone, and Flamey finally going to finish off one frag, but they know Magisk is in position as well, and he will get a trade. 1v2 for Magisk, but...
yeah, Simple even comes back to help out Zeus here.
Far. Dupree is back up on long. Edward should check this, but he didn't expect Dupree to move back into position. Simple is here, though. So a second man, and he has the deal. Dupree caught running back, but a Molotov. Simple runs right through it, and he runs to his death. That's the AWP gone. That's Dupree pulling back the man advantage, and now Na'Vi desperately have to make something work.
Yeah, they've done so well to pull this back to this point. Electronic has been allowed to duck down into CT, but Zipnik hot on their heels, hot on this flank, and he's gone ahead and shut this whole round down. Electronic, at least, is very much in the back line of Astralis. The only issue is... Ooh. Electronic. Oh, that's awkward. Bit of a jump scare for Magisk, but he does manage to find the kill. The nade rains a bit more damage on a Zipnix, but there's only 10 seconds here. NaVi, if you're Electronic, you really don't want to risk going down after the time. He's put himself very much in harm's way. Able to win both of these fights, but there's no time for it. So Dupree, just by being tucked back at long.
Jump to try and bait a shot. Device has seen this, he's ready, and after he shoots, that's when the P comes in from Electronic. Really nice bait from NaVi, and they actually get a kill from it. Flamey, in the meantime, catches that short aggro player Dupree, and now NaVi, with some ingenuity coming through, managed to take back this man advantage. The Molotov forces Flamey forward through it, and he gets the kill. This has now opened up the A bomb site for NaVi, and Astralis cannot control this round. They have to give it up. Scout with Magisk, pistols on everyone else, and nice nades up on long, force Electronic back with 33 points of health. NaVi, in the meantime, push up on short, but Astralis actually haven't got too heavy of an A presence. It's more focused towards middle, and that's where Simple is hunting, taking down that one scout that peeks out. Dupree losing his battle on short, and one by one, NaVi getting rid of these pistol players.
NaVi, they're very close to putting up a very competent T-side half here, especially when you consider this was 7-1 in favor of the Danes at one point in time. NaVi doing a standout job of getting back into this game. Edward, try as he might, is going to get bested down in mid, but still it's a, 2-on-4 after plant in favor of NaVi, and Simple and Flamey going to be the ones to send this round home. So 8-7. Flamey's still trying to keep an eye on Catwalk, but he's got a tall order ahead of him as the Danes now turn their attention towards middle. The bomb's still waiting back in the tunnels, does suggest the B play here. You have the smokes as well to get you across, the flashbangs on Zipnix and Glaive to try and open up mid and this B bomb site. And now the pincer coming in from Magisk. While he has been spotted, it all falls onto Electronic, and the flashbangs are too good from the Danes. Edward doing what he can down in middle, has at least regained them some lost ground. It's going to be a 3v4 in the retake here for NaVi.
Yeah, almost undoable though, even with this wraparound from Simple. He's so low. And I like that setup from Astralis. Usually you see the bomb group up with the majority of players, but in this pistol round for Astralis, they put 4 in through middle and left Magisk in tunnel with the bomb. Now he just draws so much attention once he shows that bomb to the player at the back of the bomb site, and completely takes their attention away, while Astralis just absolutely manhandle everyone in through middle and rush it. He's going to go for that quick long pick as well, flashing himself in. Going straight for that frag, and Simple, he's going to get the immediate kill.
Hi, Glaive. Trains in to try and force Electronic through, but Glaive has read that like a book. Now Flamey here with this secondary AWP for NaVi, has to try and stand his ground, and while he has looked good, Magisk looks even better, finds the quick double, leaving Simple and Zeus. 2 players left up for NaVi to try and find an 8th round and stop Astralis from coming in with the reset here. Glaive, he does get caught. He gets caught crossing back into the tunnels.
They time this well. Magisk could be screwed. He spots the head of Zeus jumping up, but Simple's going to be the real man to watch out for. He's the one with the AWP, and Zeus will strafe in for that frag. NaVi have gone for that quad stack on A, and that's just a bit of a gamble right now. It's the wrong call to make. Edward's going to be flashed through the smoke, but he's fully blinded and doesn't need to commit. Simple holding this alone with his life, and he's finding shots left and right. One player splitting in through the tunnels. Edward may have killed his teammate somehow in the midst of all this madness, but Device, he's getting flanked until 20 seconds left, and a bullet in the head from Electronic. NaVi both holding passive angles. Simple waiting in the way. The boost. That timing is so good. Both players peak at the exact same time, and Simple finds them both. Even damage to Magisk through the body of Glaive as well. Astralis don't want to commit with this A play. They're going to rotate back round. Dupree's already killed a man in middle. He's going to be able to catch Zeus as well. Rotating up. Dupree. Fantastic shot. And 20 seconds left for Astralis. I don't even know if there's time. Harry, they might lose this round just due to Flamey staying alive, and I think Dupree's going to start hunting for this kill just as a result. Luckily, he might find it, but Flamey staying alive. There's 10 seconds left. They don't have it. It's done. Flamey survived.
What in God's name? NaVi going to be tying it up 11-11.
11-11 now. Close players on long. Simple hits the tag. Zeus turns right back and finishes off 2 kills. That's Electronic even getting one with Zeus. He's going to go in for a little bit more, which may be unnecessary.
And to do so, you have to try and run the gauntlet and get past Simple. He backs away for the time being. Electronic going to try and hide inside of the bomb site. And it's going to be a real surprise here for Astralis as they go pushing in, but no, Simple caught out in the open. Electronic going to get toppled straight away, and now Glaive laying down the pain. It's Astralis 2v1 with the bomb down. Zipnix and Glaive left up, and Flamey near on. Impossible clutch, but he's trying to make it work. He's going to do so much damage, but Zipnix just able to hold his own. And Astralis immediately changing up the pace. Out here towards one, barreling in, but Zeus, he's found the opener. Lots of damage done onto Glaive as well. This is perfect for NaVi if they want to try and pull this back, but Zipnix, he's laying waste to players over here towards long. Magisk swings on in a little bit late, and blink of an eye, it's Flamey and Simple left up in a 2v3.
Magisk continues sneaking the way he is, and Simple will not see him on the back line. Magisk is going to be ready for it. Simple gets that kill, but this flank is just 1 second too late for Magisk. Simple just staying alive, and he's found 2 kills. Magisk may get the trade up, but it's now 1v1 up against Flamey. Molotov in hand, that can go on the bomb. That will delay this defuse, and he doesn't have a kit anyway. This should be Magisk's round. The long wrap round from T-Spawn as Flamey taps that bomb. He could have committed to the defuse and might have gotten away with it, but Magisk is up and he's spotted it. He's taken the fight, and even though Flamey gets that kill, no kit, no chance. It's Astralis on match point.
And you can see Glaive had the money to buy an AK. He's done this by design. Astralis going to be hitting this B bomb site very, very quickly, charging on in. It's Dupree leading the fray, and Edward and Flamey doing what they can to hold back the Danes. They've done more than enough. Suddenly it's Device left in a 1v4. He has at least picked off Electronic. He's going to fall, so NaVi 12-15. They're going to try and grind their way back into this game.
Astralis aren't setting up for this A-split. Simple has killed Device in the pit and taken 2 as well. This is exactly what we expect from Simple. And now Astralis going for that late round B play that we've been talking about, but Flamey is on the other side, and he is not giving them a single chance. 2 kills from him. Dupree will hear this flank from Zeus. Zeus has his headset backwards as he looks up towards short. And Dupree, he's still got a monster task ahead of him. It's not going to happen.
Zeus isn't able to find anything just yet, but Simple tagged up, goes blow for blow with Device. Finds himself trapped at the car, but there's Electronic in with one. Zeus going to find another. Dupree doing what he can, is teamed up with Glaive over here towards short, but the bomb is dropped. And it's falling down in front of CT. There is a smoke up, but Dupree's throwing that out now, so they can't look to use that when it comes to retrieving this bomb, and you can see the effect this has had. NaVi with all 3 players just with their beady eyes down here towards the CT spawn, and Dupree. It all to do in a 1v3. They're going to hear the drop. They surely know that he's here, and that nade does so much damage. The round comes to a close, and NaVi, they've taken us through to an overtime here on Dust. 5 players here for Astralis, 4 for NaVi. And it all comes off the back of Simple, but there's Device finding the opener. Electronic's already been dropped from this round, and Flamey, things about to heat up for him here as the push comes in. Edward, so many bodies and so much damage done, but not quite able to put up a kill. Now it's Flamey, and he's going to get bored down to his knees. A few missed shots with the AWP, and Dupree is continuing to open up this A-bomb site. Simple and Zeus left alive, but these 2, they've proven to be a bit of a dynamic duo in these clutch scenarios before. Can they do it again?
It is overtime after all, and that's the bomb dropped. No plant coming in for Astralis. They know exactly where Zeus is, though, and a slow creep up from Dupree as the Executioner comes up clutch for Astralis, and Device, what a fantastic round from him.
In this situation, also important thing to note, these double AWPs invested into again. Flamey waiting over here towards long, gonna go ahead and pick off Zipnix from the fray. That incendiary forces that Electronic into the open, but he wins his fight, and now the bomb dropped up on short leaves Glaive. An unlikely 1v3, tries to deal with Electronic. It's a messy fight, and NaVi going to be tying us up.
Close smokes on long for Astralis. They'll be going down. Tough from Simple at the ramp. Astralis in his position for a few more seconds, allowing Simple to reposition. He'll drop down into CT. NaVi is setting up for a retake play here with a man advantage, which isn't too bad of an idea considering they also have this man up in the corner, but that's already going to go very, very badly. Electronic and Zeus getting plucked out of this bomb site. Edward with a Molotov, and the retake is on.
Nick's able to find one. Now the Krieg on Magisk. He's been loving this. He does get burnt in the fire and flames by Edward. But now just Flamey left up in a 1v2. 12 HP to his name. And Device and Glaive sitting in a crossfire to end all crossfires. Actually, takes that fight. Flamey's now opened up onto Device. This is still possible here. He's going to go pushing in and he finds them both. Flamey's going to do it. 4 kills in this round. And the 1v2. NaVi. Fight NaVi. They also sit
Ooh. Edward,
on a
he's found
massive 7-1 win streak here on Dust2. Astralis trying to keep their stats in good standing, trying to stay in this game that much longer. Well, Simple looking to try and make it so that NaVi do indeed close this map out. Electronic now chiming in with one more blink of an eye. It's Magisk. 1v4, he has it all to do. And only 30 HP to get the job done with. Pushing on in it, they're going to hear the footsteps. They know that he's here. They have his name, number, and Electronic's got his head mounted on the wall as well. NaVi going to be closing out this map as they split the series versus Astralis.